Hey folks, this is Dusty with bending corrugated plastic sheeting. Not very easy to do. If you don't, you can bend it along the actual corrugated line, like cardboard has corrugation in it, and it bends perfectly. But if you try to do opposite that along all the corrugated lines, it doesn't want to bend, or it doesn't want to make a straight line. So this is how I do it to make a straight line on the opposite, the 90 degree of the way the corrugated channels run. All right, the tool we're going to be using today is a tool used to cut styrofoam. I think they call it a bow, a hot knife bow, hot wire bow. Anyway, it has variable temperature settings on it, and I've got it set to the highest temperature. And what I'm really doing is trying to score the line and melt the line down to the other line. Melt the panel down to the other panel and just score the line. Now this is a practice piece that I used that worked really well because I didn't have to make a long line. I was just able to put it from one side to the other. And a lot of the welds on these were really tight, really solid. So I'll break a couple of them apart here in just a second. You can see how good the weld is. So if you'll notice the angle of the channels, if you were trying to bend this with the channel would bend fine. But if you're going against the channels, it does not want to bend in a straight line. And but if you use this technique, it'll definitely score you a very straight line. And then I'll come through and score it again, but what I'm really doing is bending the two pieces together, and it's melting the two pieces together at that right angle. Yeah, this little unit can be purchased on Amazon. Just look for something that's a styrofoam cutter or hot wire styrofoam cutter. Notice that I'm lifting it up each time, trying to make that right angle. The first time I'm just trying to get the whole thing in a straight line. That first bend you're doing is trying to make a straight line and get it wanting to go in that straight line, and then you actually come and do your 90 degree with the second coming through the second time. The second time you're coming through, you really want to emphasize that 90 degree bend. You want to go almost where it's pushing it flat on the opposite direction, and it'll make that 90 degree for you and keep it in place. I have a scrap piece of 2x4 laying there, wood, and I use that, and I'll clean off my blade every now and then. I'll take that hot blade, that hot wire, and run it up and down that 2x4 on a different place, and it cleans that all that plastic off of it. And if there's a big plastic buildup, you don't get as much heat out of it. The bigger pieces seem to bend a little better as you're going along. It's the weight of them, I'm sure. They tend to bend real easily, so you don't have to put as much force or pressure as you would on something that's about 2 inches wide. You have to really force it in there. But the bigger pieces, you get a really good 90 degree bend on those. Just note here that I'm using a fan blowing on that because it does generate some smoke, and that smoke is not good for you. So make sure you're in a well-ventilated area and put your fan up so it blows that smoke away from your face. And a quick shout out to everybody on this Memorial Day weekend that freedom is never free. and that some people had to lay down their lives for the freedoms that we have. Enjoy it, celebrate it this weekend.